So we're looking at a bird's eye view of the Greenville research farm. My area of expertise is managing the turfgrass research in the native ornamentals. Right now we're looking at about 7 acres of turfgrass research. And it looks pretty cool up in the air. You can see probably 1,000 different varieties of turfgrass. I won't name all of them. That would take forever. They're all in various stages of establishment, data collection, and after about 3 to 5 years we'll turn a study over, or we'll spray it out and then renovate that plot for upcoming research. Here, coming into your screen on the bottom, we have our NTEP putting green. The National Turfgrass Evaluation Program is sponsoring this study. That area of the farm usually takes up the most amount of our time. Not necessarily because we don't necessarily take a lot of data from it, but just the upkeep involved with maintaining the putting green is fairly intense. We're mowing it 3 times a week, and on top of that there's, frequent fertilizer applications, verticutting, top dressing, aeration, just things that typical golf courses need to do to maintain their putting greens in a healthy, playable way. Now we're kind of swinging over to the northern part of the farm, where a while back, several years ago, that was an eddy covariance study where they needed 4 acres of turfgrass to collect their data, and that study just kind of stayed there. We use it for other research. Right now there's research involving different irrigation cycles to see if night irrigation versus day irrigation, if there's a difference between the two. Looking out over the farm, as we head a little bit further west, we can kind of see what looks like a whole bunch of little army tents, but those are actually, bug tents. There's insect research involving spider mites on silage, so that's one of the interesting things that we get to be a part of just a lot of different research projects. A lot's going on. Kind of up here right there that looks like a dead plot, that's an alfalfa field that was just barely harvested. There's a study there involving Roundup resistance. We also see that green patch right there that's in the middle of the screen. That's also an insect study. And then as we fly over closer toward these hoop houses, there's a lot of research involved. Cut flowers, raspberries. Also in that area we do see asparagus. And way up, kind of in the corner there on 8th East and 1800 North, is our native ornamental research, where a lot's happening there with drought tolerance and basically looking at ornamentals that will do well in our climate. And there you have it. There's Greenville Farm.